Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day, middle of the week. So make an extra cup. It's going to be a tough one, especially after this eclipse, right? I'm telling you, I think we're all coming back. So just remember, you've got the eclipse and you've got the retrograde. So, it's a double duty. Good morning, Julie. How are you? Hi, Ivana. Nice to see you this morning. There's Shelby. Hi, Shelby. Shelby, tell Kiko I'm running out of coffee. Good morning, Sherry Lynn. Hi, Sean. Nice to see everybody. Yeah, that retrograde was pretty crazy. And so, good morning, Lori. Hello. So much stuff to talk about today. So I'm really excited. Hope you guys are as well. There's Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Nice to see you. And there's Kiko. I have a stockpile. Yay! When are you coming? Dinner with Colby. Do you have your wine, Nina? Are you ready? Good morning, Marty. Hello. Hi, Amanda. Nice to see you. All right, so today we're going to talk about building your foundation. And nice, Brooklyn. Hi. Oh, I'm glad to see everybody here. So there's Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. We're going to talk about building your foundation. And you may say, what is that? Well, we're going to talk about the foundation of you, all right? What makes us up? So we all know that that's our mind, our body, and our spirit, right? So mind, body, spirit, your foundation. It also incorporates exterior factors, your living situation, your financial situation, your relationship, health. So all of those factors contribute to mind, body, and spirit. So we have to kind of look at it as like a chart, right? I should have made you a chart. I'm sorry. I was lazy, I guess. Now I'm going to have charts. Coffee with Colby. So class. But, think of it as mind, body, spirit, right? And then below that, the categories that contribute to this mind, body, spirit. And also within that, I'll make one. I'm going to make a pyramid chart and I'll post it. Good morning, Francis. Good morning, Ashley Marie. So within that, then we have a connection to spirit, connection to soul, connection to self. Okay? Then we also have the physical body. How is your physical body doing? Are you giving it enough love? Are you self-caring? Are you doing the things necessary? Okay? So here's the thing. When you're feeling out of balance, when you're feeling funky, when you're feeling something's not right, when you're feeling icky or sad or any of those things, one of those pieces is out of place. At least one. Could be more than one because a lot of times they're connected, right? But at least one is out of place. So what you have to do is if you make this chart, if you have this chart, you can actually just go to it. You can just ask yourself, is it this piece? Is it this piece? Which piece is it? And then once you kind of discover what piece, it's recognizing what piece of it is feeling out of place or you're not giving enough attention to, then you can address it to go ahead and realign, go ahead and get back in balance. The more we can recognize, Nora, hi! The more we can recognize where we're feeling out of alignment, the quicker we can do that, the quicker we can address it. The quicker we address it, then we're back in the game again. We're not down for so long. But so many times we're down so long because we're just pondering around. We're not exactly sure where it is going awry. Where is it off? And if some part of that is weak, eventually it's going to break. Everything breaks if it's not strong enough, right? So that foundation, your foundation is your core. It is your core of who you are. So if there's a piece that is, all the other pieces are trying to hold it up, at some point it's going to break. At some point you just can't handle it all, right? So taking that time to discover what part of it in the foundation is not as strong. What does that say? The house to steeple? Oh, I did it wrong, right? Oh, you know what I was going to do, right? The people. Anyhow. Oh, Nora, I came up with a name for the space. I am going to announce it. Yes. And there is a winner. I had to kind of choose a winner, but there is a winner. But so look at your foundation. What part of it is not feeling right? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling run down? Are you feeling exhausted? Are you feeling unmotivated? Okay, so now we know we've got the physical body definitely having some problems, right? We know we got to look at the physical body. Now we have to look at why. Is the physical body breaking down because there's something with the mind, something with the spirit, or is our physical issue? And so once we discover that, we can address it. Let's say there's a physical ailment, an actual one. Then you got to go find a doctor. You got to go get that thing fixed, right? It's not going to fix itself. It's looking at that. Now, let's say the physical ailment is due to something mental, due to something stress, due to lack of motivation, Am I talking about you? I think I'm talking right to you, right, Ashley Marie? So then you have to say, all right, what is out of balance? I'm feeling tired. I am feeling so exhausted. I am feeling like I don't have another ounce of energy. Well, now you got to look at your self-love. Look at your self-care. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you putting time aside for you? I always say this, and you ladies out there or men with children, the thing is your kids are fabulous, but they're going to just suck the living life out of you. That's what they do. That's like their whole goal in life is to suck everything out of you. No. But the thing is, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, So, what happens is you got to say, I got to put myself up here. I got to prioritize a little me time. And if that me time is just you going off and getting a massage, or you just literally taking those 15, 20 minutes or so for a nice hot bath, right? Taking time to just give yourself. And it's hard because I know some of you don't want to leave them with other people because you don't think they'll take care of them as well. I get it. But you gotta find some time for you. Gotta find some time for you. That self-care is so important. I used to work every day. Every day I'd find something to do, or readings every day. And I realized I needed at least one day off. One day where I didn't have to hold this space or energy, and that I could just relax, and it makes it better. So, and I just think too, when we work on our foundation, when you work on looking at it and addressing your foundation, you're actually going to see all of the areas start to improve. Because when we're feeling better, when our mood is better, when we have more energy, when we're getting the proper amount of sleep and rest and food and nutrients and self-care and self-love, the other areas actually naturally start to build. But it is amazing what stress can do to us. It is unbelievable the power we give to stress. And it's so important to try not to do that. Try not to give so much energy and power to stress, because it will start to impact those areas, and then you feel broken. How many of you just feel broken sometimes, and you don't even know how to fix it? So I agree it's important, and I think it supports practicing ethically. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And you can't fix the world with worry. You're right, Ashley Marie. You're really right. I really do think, and if you notice, if your foundation feels good, you're feeling good, then you're feeling powerful, you're feeling strong, get out of my way, I got things to do, then you're actually going to be very productive. You're going to be productive. You're going to feel good. And then that energy, you're raising the vibration. That energy, you're going to pass on to other people. It's contagious. It's really good. But right now I need some more energy. So ask yourself, take a moment today. Take a moment, write out that chart, write it out, okay? Mind, body, spirit, right? That's kind of it. Then under that, what makes up my foundation? So we have the mind, the body, and the spirit. Then we have the areas, looking at those areas, being realistic about it. Career, finance, health, love relationship, health, anything along those lines. And then look at the things within it. Because of the stress started in childhood, now I'm dealing with thyroid, adrenal issues. See, yeah, exactly. But you can work on that. You can absolutely work on that. You really, really can. We have so much stuff from our childhood. Oh my God, right, you guys? But we all have stuff. I really, really, really feel that all of us went through certain childhoods because we were actually supposed to learn those lessons. I mean, honestly, because nobody had this perfect, amazing, everybody's got something that happened in that childhood, right? So it's looking at it and saying, how can I overcome it? And how can I not let something that happened paralyze the rest of my life and take over the rest of my life? Okay? So looking at that mind, body, spirit, then looking at those areas we talked about. And be honest, just start to address them. When you look at things, when you actually face it, see what happens is with stress, we don't want to look at it. I'll look at it later. Because it's exhausting and it's draining and it's tiring and it's much more fun to go on Facebook or go on Yahoo or go on and get distracted for a bit and get a surge of dopamine, right? So energy booster, mind booster, right? But what we have to do is we have to look at it. So when you can actually look at it and then you can recognize where the areas are, I know it's this area. Now I know it starts in this area and it's carrying over to family, right? Like my lack of self-care is carrying over to my family because I'm taking it out on them. Or I don't have time for my family because my job is getting in the way. Right? So what you have to do is say, all right, how do I rebalance? How do I recalibrate? What can I do? So it is truly, you got to be solution oriented. If you're going to sit there and say, woe is me, no one's going to just step forward and magically make it better for you. You got to kind of take that proactive approach. How am I going to work through this? How can I do this? And if you have to seek the advice of an expert, then go ahead and do that. Right? But ask for help if you need help. But looking at it, building our foundation is only going to build your life. All right? When you look at that foundation, you're going to build your life. And your life is going to get better. It's going to feel better. You're going to feel better. There's going to be more balance. And I'll tell you what, when you really do start to get it in alignment and you start to get a handle on it, the minute something's out, it's actually easier to fix because you're already on top of it. It's already, like, think about when you absolutely organize a room. When you completely organize a room, all right, everything's in its place. It all has a place to go. It's much easier to maintain it. But when you just move into something and everything's everywhere, it's really hard. You have to actually do the work first. You have to find a place for it first. So just try that. That's the thing for today. All right, a couple things. Tomorrow is Live with Colby Rebel, and it is our special investigation episode with Jennifer Schaefer. Really excited for that. So that's at 5 p.m. tomorrow night Pacific time. You can watch it live right here. And if you're watching it, please share, make comments. I mean, I love to see people interact. And thank you guys for sharing this video. I really appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me. And then if you like the page, you like this page, you actually get a notification and all when it goes live and things like that. It just makes it easier for you to keep tabs to stalk me, right? Now, let's talk about naming the space. I have to get the person's name, but she's not Yes, it's 8 p.m., Elizabeth Ann, 8 p.m. So in the name, I had to think about a lot of factors. It has to, yes, Amanda, thank you. I do have a YouTube channel. Yes, I do. Thank you, Amanda. You can subscribe to that as well. I'm so far behind in uploading videos. I can't believe it. I promised to make it a full day project. I'm sorry. All you guys are probably watching repeats. But so here's the thing. The name of the space. So I had to find something. There were so many creative names. You guys came up with so much really, really cool stuff. And it was really fun. But you have to think of a name as far as branding so that people know. And then it also has to be something, if someone hears the name for the very first time, they kind of know what it's about. That's also really, really, really it's also really important, okay? So that's key. And that's where it came down to. What was simple? What really spoke to me? What kind of took the name and wasn't just that space, but could expand on the space? What if the physical space moves? What if it becomes multiple spaces? I mean, I don't know, but you never know. So I just wanted a name that could carry forward. Then a name that also worked in numerology based on the system I use, okay? So that is it. I'm going to, hang on one second. I'm going to hold you in suspense. Hang on, I'm getting the name of the person. Don't go anywhere. Oh yeah, here she is. Alrighty. Are you there? Alright. So nobody got the name exactly. And I had to kind of go through. And I read each and every single one. Each and every single one. And there were a couple that were really close. And it came down to it. And it came down to it. And I had to kind of go with the one I thought was closest and the timing of when they posted it, okay? So it is going to be called, drum roll, Colby Rebel Spirit Center. So, and I'll tell you what, the mark was when I put the name in, it had 22 letters and came up to a 111. So, 22, 111. So... Terry, we're going to keep this, we're going to keep it, to this. So we will send prayers. We'll just send them universally. Okay. But that is it. Colby Rebel Spirit Center. And it came up to 22 letters, which anybody knows a 22 does not get deduced down. And it came, Kathy, listen, you guys, just for the record, no readings on this. There's plenty of other channels you can go to for readings and insight. We will send healing. So let's all send healing and hope for a safe recovery, okay? So there you go. That is it. And the person, thank you. The person's name, that one is Tika Clark. Tika Clark. So we will give her a little time to find it and then claim her 30-minute free session, okay? And there you go. So 11, it's 22, 111, and then the numerology behind it was like a 3, an 8, and a 4, which are actually very, very good for business. So there you go. Colby Rebel Spirit Center. I'm glad you guys really like it. I'm glad. Yes, I know, Tika. I know. Thank you, Natalie. It is congratulations to Tika. So, absolutely. So, way to go, 111. I know. It just really worked out that way. It was really, really good. So, Spirit. Spirit. There you go. So, and I really thank you guys for helping, okay? So, oh, thank you, Laura Lynn. Oh, thank you. Yay, you did it. You got your office. That's wonderful. Good. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. And we are sending love and light to the priest. Everybody, if you have a moment in your prayers and healing, just send healing and love, okay? And again, no posting readings though. I really want this to be an inspirational channel, not a typical channel where everybody does readings, okay? I just think there's enough of those that are out there, and I really want us to celebrate and motivate one another and be there for one another in a way that raises the vibration universally, okay? So, thank you guys. Love you so much. I want to come to Europe. Yes, I do. I love me some Europe. So, have a fabulous day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, work on your foundation. Work on your foundation. Do the homework and do it, okay? And congrats to everybody, and thank you, and have a wonderful day, and I'm sending you all so much love. Sending you love, all right? All right. Bye, guys.